One thing I question, are these words of power literal? In that, is it some ancient language that invokes great power when spoken? Or is it figurative? Is it some scripture or scroll that is simply very powerful? Before we go to the... Oh yeah, we can go to the 8th floor now. I thought it was the pinnacle. But no, 8th floor. Prepare some defensive magics. Yeah, I'll do Dalen Endurance. No need for Fogger myself just yet. So what is this place? It's a large chamber with, I see a closet. Alright, we have incoming.
Their time has come.
There's a lot of them over there. Let's see if we can get confusion in their midst. That'd be very beneficial. Of rock, from the looks of it. What's he saying?
Catcher would see the flesh torn from your bones, puny creature.
And he summons a succubus, huh? Are you acid resistant? Let's find out. Yes, you are, actually. That's very unfortunate. Oh, get out of that. Alright, focus on this. Keep going. Nice. Let's get the rock. Go see if Visage won't save it from my dagger and Dalen's axe. We have better weapons than it has defenses. Finally an imp. Very good work, friends. A lot of remains over there, and not a bad fight actually. I took the brunt of the damage. And these gargoylic statues are actually just statues. They actually aren't coming alive, which is very nice, because I'm tired of fighting gargoyles all the time. Let's have a look-see around there. This appears to be a throne room of sorts. I'll check it out in a moment. Oh, a healer's kit. That is great, because I was running low on medicinal supplies. Yet again, when I am in need, the gods seem to favor me and grant me what I need. Good luck only goes so far before something's actually controlling that luck. We'll see in a moment. Silver necklace. A loot bag over here. Also check the remains in a moment. A scroll of Tensor's transformation. Could be quite useful actually for the upcoming fights. I didn't use my previous scroll before because I was simply too weak of a fighter. 4th floor portal stone and a rather intricate set of armor. But I can't take it. I have no space in my inventory, so I shall simply leave it. Another chest there. Something I also wonder, Malgrim and his forces were investigating the areas around Port Last. From what I can gather, they were looking for the artifact that was in the Neverwinter wood. Ow, that was trapped. That was unfortunate, but oh well. But, yeah, they were searching for that stone tablet in the Neverwinter wood. I wonder if that's related to, these words of power. Is that actually one of them? Maybe. A potion, very nice. Alright, then I have a few things to identify, it seems. I also want to know what this armor is, so how about identify? Okay, this armor is interesting. Greater Archer belt, reflexes, okay. And belts, okay. First of all here, what's this? Greater Archer's belt. Huh. Having felt the sting of Sundabar's archers in too many raids, the orcs from the spine of the world were thrilled when King Olbold Many Arrows suggested that his shamans should create a belt to protect the most worthy and cunning warriors of the tribe. The contests to decide who gets each belt are now considered the highest form of entertainment in Orc society. 20 piercing resistance. Wow, that would make archers fairly useless, yeah. What do I have here? Boots of Reflexes +3. Not bad. Belts of Frost Giant Strength. Ooh. This wide belt is made of thick leather and studded with iron. It grants the wearer the strength of a giant and the ability to make devastating melee attacks. +4 strength. I like that a lot. Because I have been known to go into melee combat fairly often. This would allow me to have even more accuracy and damage. +2, in fact. I like that a fair bit. Yeah, ooh, that's nice. Okay. I've also got various scrolls now. A few more things to help me out. Very good. Now then. We're on to the final floor, the pinnacle. Malgrim Korothir will be there. Potentially Erebeth as well. I don't know if it'll be immediately at the portal, so I will provide the normal spells I would give us. Aid for all, Endurance for Dalen, Shield and Ghostly Visage for myself. I do have the Rod of Reversal, which can give greater Dispel, which will likely help quite a bit for purging Malgrim's defenses. I've also got my Lesser Spell Breach, so let's do it. Interesting, the lights are actually normal flame, but it's surprisingly dark in here. One door remains. A Lich. Arklem Greeth. Looks like he is held in a similar fashion to Nifithis a few floors below. Looks like he is held by 4 braziers instead of the 1. Alright. Ah, I see the fly in the ointment has finally arrived. And who are you? Someone who has been following your progress through the tower with a great deal of interest. You show remarkable determination. I have been in contact with my dear Nifithis, and she has told me much about you. Sadly, she has not been able to reach my old sanctum as you have, or I would already be free. Then, dead man, you are Arklem Greeth, the former Archmage Arcane of the Arcane Brotherhood. So my own reputation precedes me. Yes, you have the right of it, little mortal. I fled the tower when Malgrim showed his true intentions, but not quickly enough. Malgrim has power you cannot even imagine. His mistress favors him, and even the power granted to me by this form could not resist capture in the end. Interesting. Then you have transformed yourself into a Lich. I have, at Nifithis' advice. In fact, it has proven remarkably beneficial for both myself and the Brotherhood. Malgrim was a surprise. He is my enemy, and that means our interests coincide, yes? Free me from this magical prison, mortal. You assist me, and I shall assist you. I see, then. Before I free you, Archmage, I have some questions. Naturally. Go ahead, mortal. I'd be interested to hear what you have to ask. What do you know of Malgrim and his cult of the Old Ones? Ah, now that is an interesting question. I myself have wondered much about the nature of Malgrim's mistress. How is it that she gives him such power? The plague was loosened to strengthen her, you see. Each death in Neverwinter fed her with new life force, and I know she seeks even more power yet. Maugrim is desperate to find what he calls the Words of Power. They are ancient artifacts, I believe, 4 in total, though I had never heard of them before Maugrim himself made mention. He holds only one, but his mistress wishes them all. What these Words of Power would do for Maugrim and his mistress, one can only guess. I'm sure you can. It would amuse me to see you halt their efforts, if that is indeed your goal. Interesting, and I've spoken about what I know about Maugrim Corothier, which is very little. I know it's a man, but I don't know the race or if he worships divinity or arcane masters. And for that matter, his mistress, I know even less about that. People keep bringing it up, but I have no clues as to what it is. Besides, it's a she. Don't even know her name. Why is Maugrim keeping you captive? Why not kill you? There are many secrets of this tower that are yet mine alone. If Maugrim knew what I knew, he would have already be aware of you, and you would not have made it this far. Consider yourself lucky. If I did not think that you might actually cause a problem for the fool, I might have been amused to warn Maugrim of your presence. Do you know if there is an elven paladin in their midst? The elven blackguard? Indeed, she came with him and lies beyond that door. If you hurry, you might just catch her. So Erebeth is on this floor and beyond that door, huh? Final question, Archmage. Would you be willing to help me fight Maugrim? Certainly not. You are on your own with your old foolish quest. I intend to leave this tower and regroup elsewhere with my dear Nephithis. With luck, you will at least weaken Maugrim, or at least drive him from this tower. I intend to take advantage of that in time. Enough questions then. So then, why should I free you if you aren't willing to help me? Why indeed. How about this, my unimaginative dwarven friend? You see that door that leads into my sanctum? Have you tried to open it? It is locked tightly, with spells that I am quite sure are beyond even your ability to dispel. I happen to know that Maugrim lies beyond it. He is the one you came here for, no? I created the spells that hold the door. I can open it for you, but only if I am freed. It's either that or you are certainly free to return whence you came in failure. So what do you say now, mortal? Do you really have a choice? Well, the answer is no. I do not have a choice. Curious though, there are 4 braziers and a summoning circle in the center of the room. If I were a gambling man, I'd bet that something would be created when I break these braziers. Let's find out.
Pray, whatever gods you worship.
Oh, some fine damage actually. And I miss immediately. A skeletal devourer, huh? Returned to vigor by evil sorcerers, these undead intellect devourers are the most resilient and have greater mental acuity than their still living brethren. Very well, I have a plan then. Astil's Acid Sheath. Let's go. Fight me, Devourer. Hit. Day one's been feared. Okay, well, now I have even more reason for you to fight me. Come now. There you go. If I cast spells, you'll be more inclined to strike me down. Like so. Haha. Come on, monsters. That's the best you can do. Krael is turning into quite the melee fighter, using spells to augment defenses and offenses. It's interesting. I'm quite enjoying it. I am, however, weakened, so I will use a Scroll of Lesser Restoration. I only have 4 left. I don't know if this will remove Dalen's fear. I'm also quite injured, as is Fog, but we can fix that. Very good. I will drink a potion of Cure Critical Wounds. The healer's kits are more important right now. Okay, Dalen, you're fine? That's good. That is very good. I could use your help in the next fight if you don't mind. In fact, Fog. Yes, Fog. I require your help. Have you cast any of your invisibilities? No. Very good. Cast them on Dalen and myself. I assume the other monsters that are summoned will be far more powerful than that one, and I intend to join the fray. Alright then. Strike.
Their time has come. Destroy them all.
A fire elemental. Alright, Acid Sheath very quickly. Get ready, friends. Here we go.
Their time has come.
Very good. It'll hurt when he hits me, but due to the Acid Sheath, he'll take far more damage than I will, because I am also fireproof due to my ring. I'm not damage-proof, though, unfortunately. Good, okay. Quickly, while our spells are still active, I want to draw more of them out if I can. Oh, good lord, what is that? Bone Golem. Created by demented wizards, bone golems are generally used to guard prized possessions. Their bodies are pieced together from various creatures, both humanoid and monster. Okay. I do not like the look of that thing. I don't think I want it to attack me. Dylan's been feared. That's not good. Acid Arrow, if I can.
Pray.
Okay.
Whatever gods you worship.
Yikes. Okay, I really don't want that to fight me if I can help it. Uh-oh. Those could very quickly. Alright, Flame Arrow. It's up to me then. I'm up for the challenge, though. You can strike me if you want, but as you notice, it hurt you far more than it hurt me, Golem. What have you? A Fire Opal, huh? Curious. I wonder why. I am, however, pitifully low on healing devices, and Dalen, you have kind of proving less useful than I would have enjoyed. Very low on medicinal supplies. I'm badly wounded. We're all high for this. Still badly wounded. We have one final gate left. Hopefully it won't fear Dalen. I'll rely on my crossbow for this fight.
Do as you ask.
Prepare to become one.
What is it?
With
A
eternity.
Death Slod. Creatures of Chaos. Death Slodi are the rulers of the frog-like kind. Aside from their considerable magical powers, they are gifted fighters. But you're not immune to mind spells, are you? I think not. You do have a great resistance, however. Oh, you barely succeeded that too. That's unfortunate. Let me try again. Hopefully this will work. I pray it very well. Can I at least make you blind? When invisible, does it help me? Hold fast, Dalen. Okay, hold fast. Get him, Dalen. You can see him now. I will cast Acid Arrow to counteract his regeneration, hopefully. If only a little bit. It's a terrible shot. I am still using my Bolts of Frostbite, which is good. Invisibility won't save you, creature. We can see you. Nice, and I leveled up. That is actually great timing because we're about to have one heck of a fight.
Yes? Is this...
Alright. I've been as you asked, Archmage. It is done. I am free at last. Would that I could visit vengeance upon Mogrim for this indignity myself. I give you thanks for my freedom, mortal. I shall open the door to my sanctum. You may deal with Mogrim at your leisure. Do not be here, however, when I return. Alright. This is final fight right here, I think, so for now, level up. Good timing, too. Sorcerer yet again. And I'm going to put points into Charisma yet again for my level 12. Will I? Tempted to go for Strength, but no, I want to go for Charisma for even more spell potency. Concentration up to 15, very good. Spellcraft up to 15. Now, I will keep those there for now. I don't need to get them any higher, thankfully. So for the moment, I will up my heal skill. It's been very useful to have that first aid ability. It's very nice. For a feat, what shall I take? Greater spell penetration or greater spell focus are very tempting. In fact, what would that really give me here? So, spell penetration grants a +4 bonus instead of +2. So that's fairly nice. Greater spell focus would just make my enchantment spells that much better. A +4 to the DC, in fact, is very nice. Do I care for that? I think I care about spell penetration first. To get through spell resistance. Ooh. Level 6 spells. Acid Fog, Chain Lightning, Flesh to Stone. Ooh. Isaac's Greater Missile Storm. So wait, what's the difference between this and Lesser? I'm actually curious now, like what's different? Lesser only summons 10 missiles. Greater summons 20. Fair enough. Planar Binding we've used before, actually. Summon Creature 6? Yeah, Dire Tiger. Tensor's Transformation, the spell itself, and Undeath to Death? This spell slays 1d4 hit dice worth of undead creatures per caster level. Maximum of 20d4. Interesting. Creatures with the fewest hit dice are affected first. Among creatures with equal hit dice, those closest to the point of origin of the burst are affected first. Okay, fair enough. Mass Haste is a beautiful spell. It would give us all extra attack, extra accuracy, and just movement, and it'd be beautiful. What's Legend Lore? Plus 10 bonus to lore, so sort of an improved Identify. But truthfully, I don't really need that. Now, Greater Stone Skin again is only self. If I could cast it on myself and Dalen, that would be beautiful. Oh, now it's just cruel. I'm torn between a Greater Spell Breach and Greater Dispelling. Let's see here. This spell strips an enemy mage of up to 4 magical defenses. Nice. I have to go for that. Damage aside, it's just too useful. That means, however, I will unlearn Lesser Spell Breach, for I now have the greater version. Evarad's Black Tentacles has been a devastating spell from what I've seen, but I don't want to cast it because it can also hurt my friends. What's Charm do? What's Elemental Shield do? Would those stack? I don't want to risk it. I think I will take Stone Skin. I've used it a couple times and it's been immensely useful. It's just immensely useful. Anything else I care about here would be... Improved Invisibility would be very useful to be sure. But I will likely replace Missile Storm when I get that. But I've used Stone Skin a little bit throughout the adventures, and it's proven very useful. And I think since Krael has been using the defensive magics quite a bit, this seems like a logical upgrade. Do I have any more spells? No. Anything else I wish to unlearn? Likewise, no. I also wish to learn Greater Dispelling if I can. That would be very useful to have. Fog levels up again. Very nice. What about you, Dalen? No, sadly. I need to rest. I am not fighting Mogrim at half health and no spells. That is not happening. Okay. Will I have to fight Erebeth? I mean, physically I can, but mentally, can I fight Erebeth? I don't know about that. Also, real quick, how long does Stone Skin last? An hour per level. Beautiful. Okay, then. So I can cast it right away and not have any problems. I will give each of us Stone Skin. And Vigor. Or Endurance, rather. Same meaning, different word, of course. I do enjoy my defensive magics quite a bit. As my gimmick, utilitarian mind control, defensive magic, and a bit of offense. How will we handle Mogrim? I don't know what he's capable of. So just give everybody what I can. One final blessing. Here we go. Ready to go, finally. Alright. Let's equip the bolts of piercing. They do the most damage. Okay. This is it. Mogrim's lair.